I said no more visitors. It's late. Can't you see the moon is up and the stars are lighting the way? Fine. I'll hear you out. Can you at least make yourself useful and start a fire for me? Thank you kindly. I'm surprised you're actually doing it. Most people request I at least light the tinder wood with my breath. So, do I want to ask about what perils your family are facing, or advice that you need that will save you from imminent doom? Oh, well, that's a simple fix. It's not about working hard for your family, but smarter. Get to the farmers by the river, you know the one, and ask them about the fertile mud. It will fix the problems you face. Good night. And yet, human, you continue to linger. This journey up the hill wasn't for your family, was it? I sense something else is going on. Would I be mistaken in making that call? Fine. Alright. Come sit next to me by the fire. Just do it. My teeth are sharp, but I just don't go biting people for fun. Or do I need to threaten you and say I'll bite you if you don't plant your butt down right here? There. Isn't that better? Alright. You might as well spell it. It's just me, you, the fire, and the stars above. So let's not hesitate and get down to the meat of this. Oh. Yes. It is a big world, you're right. And what is your place in it? Well, you could try to be king. Remember in the history books? You could try to be a painter and have your art admired decades later after you pass. You could be a poet. Your works will touch and move people from around the globe and give them hope when there is none. Or, you could just be you. Who said you had to leave a mark on the world? What if all you had to do is leave a mark on those around you? And those little moments of showing people love. I think that would be a very noble task. I find it is the small things, everyday deeds of ordinary folks that keep the darkness at bay. Simple acts of kindness and love. Profound. No, that just came from the heart. Don't you find it true? Before becoming a deity that I never asked for, by the way, I was just simply a worm going village to village, minding my own business. Then it was your people that couldn't leave me alone. They fed me, bathed me, even got things I desired, all for what? Me flapping my gums a little to point out the obvious. I'm not sure why you humans put so much pressure on yourselves. I think life would be a lot easier if you took it a day at a time. Doesn't mean you can't ponder the future every now and then, but my point still stands. Why worried about years in advance when you only have to think about the next season and maybe what delicious foods you'll be having tonight? Oh, come on. You know I have a point. I don't get spoiled for nothing. Although I do sometimes worried I'll be chased out if I ever did say something catastrophic, but it's never happened yet, so I don't know. Sometimes life just happens, and there's nothing wrong with that, unless there's something really bothering you, like you thought you had a calling in life and suck at it. Or your family thought you were going to continue an 8-generation tradition of doing something weird and you can't bring yourself to do it. I don't judge. You'll be surprised at some of the confessions I get when it's one-on-one session. Though over time I've grown so numb, so you have to be doing something really heinous to get a reaction out of me. You're not the first human to ever wonder what to do in life, and you certainly won't be the last. I suppose it's a good sign to have a good head on your shoulders, because if you weren't worrying, then you simply wouldn't care. Not caring can help prevent you from uncomfortable moments and situations, but being apathetic is no way to go through life. Are you at least thinking over what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm making sense. Do I get lonely here? Actually, I prefer solitude most of the time. That doesn't mean I hate your company. In fact, I enjoy these quiet moments of connection. The fire is dancing in front of us. I feel the warmth of it on my face, and I could just be open and honest about how I feel about your situation. Doesn't it feel nice just to have a heart to heart? They say the truth hurts, and I agree. Over time, I had to be diplomatic with my words, because humans have feelings. You have feelings too, right? That's why we're here. I think faith is a little funny like that. Who knew your salvation was in a being that has tails, fangs, and wings? Would you have ever imagined that as a little boy? My salvation was in people like you. You made me realize that not everyone has it figured out, and that's okay. Oh, you have something for me? What is it? Oh, I remember asking for these. A pillow, a blanket, and oh, what about the, yes, the brush. It's for my wings. I need help with pruning, and it's not really viable to demand someone to come up the hill every single day Oh, you'll be surprised what I don't request because I know it'll be done with hesitation, even if it's a massive inconvenience to someone. As much as I have attitude, I don't want to be a bother my entire life. Are you sure? I feel like you were relaxing quite well, but I'm not going to argue. It actually feels really nice. You can start with my tail if you like. It might be easier if I sat on your lap. Is that okay with you? I know it could be intimidating with how big it is in person. Ah, that's so good. I guess life isn't so bad after all when it's like this. Maybe that's your calling in life. Being a servant to me. I'm kidding. You do know I'm kidding, right? Are you actually considering it? I mean, I suppose people have dedicated their lives to evil men. What a worm who tries her best to be so bad. I don't have such an interesting life, Oliver. Wake up, eat, wait for the first meetings, give advice, break for lunch, nap, and then a few more counseling and advising, and then really it's a quiet life for me. I don't talk about it much, but I like gardening and baking and seed collecting. I find it fascinating that seeds can be held in storage for so long and be used years later after the seeds were first produced. Sorry, that's probably a really boring fact. So, are you going to stay the night with me? Well, your answers will decide if I lie back on you to sleep or if I get up and go to sleep in my bed. Deal. As long as I don't wake up to angry family members thinking I kidnapped you for the night. You should keep rushing me, right? Please. Maybe you should come to the hill more often. Not that I'll complain. I'll appreciate the company. I never realized how relaxing it could be pressed up against someone. You're a lot bigger than me now that I'm in your lap curled up like a kitty. I'm not a cat though. Don't misunderstand. Well, good night, human.